What do companies like Airbnb, Dropbox, and Tom's Shoes have in common? Well, they all started their businesses without lots of capital. In this dynamic age of entrepreneurship, navigating the path of building a startup without substantial financial backing poses both challenges and opportunities. While traditional avenues of securing capital, such as venture funding or bank loans, are becoming more limited, the journey of bootstrapping, leveraging free resources, and taking innovative approaches has given rise to some of the most successful and resilient companies in the world today. In this video, we will share with you 10 actionable strategies of how you can build and scale a company with limited financial resources. Welcome to Money for the Movement, where purpose and profit align. If you get value from this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We are building an educational movement to help people like you become financially literate and achieve better career outcomes. Thank you in advance for your support. All right, let's jump in. Number 1, bootstrapping. In the entrepreneurial realm, bootstrapping is the strategic and resourceful approach to building a business without external funding or significant capital. This method involves relying on personal savings, revenue generated by the business, and/or a lean operational model. Bootstrapping requires entrepreneurs to maximize their available resources, prioritize essential expenses, and often wear multiple hats within the organization. This approach creates a sense of discipline that encourages businesses to grow organically while maintaining control over decision-making. Of course, bootstrapping has its challenges, like limited cash in the initial stages. However, successful companies like Airbnb exemplify how bootstrapping can lead to long-term success. Its founders, Brian Chesky, Joe Gebbia, and Nathan Blasharczyk, famously funded their startup by renting out air mattresses in their apartment during conferences, allowing them to cover initial expenses without external capital. Today, if you ask someone if they've used an Airbnb, the likelihood is yes.
Yes.
So, looks like their gamble worked out. Number 2, utilize free tools. Launching a business doesn't need to entail a significant amount of upfront costs. Entrepreneurs can leverage a myriad of free tools available in the digital age, from project management and communication platforms like Trello and Slack, to design tools like Canva. Whatever you choose, these resources empower startups to streamline their operations without depleting their financial resources. Utilizing free tools not only minimizes initial expenses, but also allows entrepreneurs to experiment, refine their strategies, and allocate their funds more strategically as the business evolves. Since it lowers your overhead, this cost-effective approach makes businesses more agile and enables them to compete in a dynamic business world. Number 3, embrace the gig economy. We can't say enough about the gig economy. It's literally the future of work, which makes it much more accessible and valuable to new companies trying to get off the ground. By embracing it, startups get to tap into a flexible and skilled workforce on demand. In addition, leveraging freelancers gives entrepreneurs the opportunity to implement solutions without committing to long-term contracts. Platforms like Fiverr and Upwork are sites where startups can find affordable freelancers for design, development, and other services. Even Dropbox initially used Elance, now called Upwork, for its logo design. Yes, that Dropbox. So, if they can scale to where they are at now using freelance work, so can you. Number 4, crowdfunding. Not everyone likes crowdfunding, but that doesn't mean it can't be an effective strategy to starting a business. Crowdfunding provides entrepreneurs with a democratized avenue to secure funding, empowering them to reach a global audience of potential backers. By leveraging platforms like Kickstarter or Indiegogo, you can not only raise capital, but also validate your product or idea's demand in the marketplace. Moreover, the collective support from backers creates a sense of community and brand loyalty, which will bode well for your business in the long run. Lastly, like bootstrapping, crowdfunding allows entrepreneurs to maintain ownership and creative control. By avoiding traditional funding constraints and restrictions, this decentralized approach not only fuels financial growth, but also serves as a great marketing tool, essentially making early adopters and advocates essential for a startup's success. Number 5, emphasize customer-funded models. If you don't know what a customer-funded business model is, it relies on revenue generated directly from customers to fund the operations and growth of the business. In this model, businesses aim to be self-sustainable by financing their activities through the income generated from sales, services, or other customer transactions. This approach contrasts with models that depend on external sources of funding, like venture capital or loans. Customer-funded models present startups with a sustainable approach to growth. By relying on revenue generated directly from customers, startups can validate their market demand, ensuring their products or services meet real-world needs and solve real-world problems. More importantly, customer-funded models encourage a focus on delivering value, building strong customer relationships, and iterating based on actual market feedback. This alignment with customer needs enhances the likelihood of long-term success, creating a resilient foundation for startups to thrive, adapt, and scale. Number 6, collaborate and barter. You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Bartering serves as a strategic asset for entrepreneurs to foster resourcefulness and collaboration. This ancient trade practice enables startups to exchange goods or services directly, creating a mutually beneficial arrangement without the need for immediate cash transactions. Bartering is particularly advantageous for startups with limited funds, allowing you to access essential services and build relationships as long as you have something of value to offer back. Obviously, it is a great way to conserve capital too. This alternative form of commerce nurtures a supportive business ecosystem where entrepreneurs can leverage each other's strengths and expertise when needed. Beyond the financial benefits, bartering also cultivates a sense of community and encourages creative problem solving, positioning entrepreneurs to navigate challenges with confidence, knowing that you can access resources when needed even when you do not have a lot of cash to offer. Number 7, focus on core competencies. In the early stages of starting a business with limited funds, you should prioritize core competencies to optimize your efficiency and maximize your impact. Focusing on what you do best allows entrepreneurs to deliver value without spreading resources thin. For example, imagine a startup in the technology sector specializing in software development. Focusing on core competencies for this startup would involve concentrating on what they excel at, which is designing innovative software solutions. Instead of diversifying into hardware or unrelated services, the startup would prioritize refining its software development processes, enhancing coding expertise, and staying at the forefront of technological advancements. In all, by concentrating efforts on key strengths, entrepreneurs can avoid unnecessary expenses and streamline their operations, which will inevitably enhance productivity and position the company for growth. Number 8, utilize free market channels. Cash-strapped entrepreneurs benefit immensely from leveraging free market channels to establish their presence. Platforms like social media, especially those where your target market frequents, content marketing, and email campaigns provide cost-effective avenues to reach a wide audience. Utilizing these free tools enables startups to build brand awareness, engage potential customers, and foster organic growth. By strategically harnessing these channels, you can optimize limited resources and effectively compete in the market. Moreover, and maybe most importantly, you are able to cultivate a community around your brand. This nimble and budget-friendly approach not only propels your initial visibility, but also sets the stage for sustainable expansion as the business evolves. Number 9, seek government grants and competitions. While most of the other tips have been about not seeking traditional funding, we would be lying if we said traditional funding is of no value to you at all. One such approach would be seeking government grants and competitions, which can be a pivotal move for the right company. Government grants and competitions offer new businesses a lifeline, injecting crucial capital into startups with innovative ideas. By participating in competitions and applying for grants, entrepreneurs can access funds to propel their ventures forward, often without the burden of repayment. And that's the catch. Grants, by definition, do not need to be repaid, so you are essentially being awarded free money. And which businesses wouldn't want that? Moreover, these financial boosts not only provide essential resources, but also validate the business concept, adding credibility that attracts further attention and potential investors. Ultimately, seeking government support can be a strategic move that can open more doors and really help a business get going. Number 10, participate in incubators and accelerators. Similar to government grants, incubators and accelerators can be a free way to get resources for your startup. However, not all are free. Some may request an equity percentage, a fee, or a combination of both. Either way, these programs offer invaluable resources, mentorship, and networking opportunities that can significantly enhance a startup's trajectory. By joining an incubator or accelerator, new businesses gain access to industry expertise, guidance in refining their business model, and will often receive seed funding. Plus, the visibility gained within these programs can attract further investment and partnerships, providing an excellent foundation for startups to flourish despite initial financial constraints. And there you have it, 10 ways to start a business with little to no money. If you liked this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. More importantly, try some of these tactics out for your business or recommend some of them to business owners that you know. If you think we missed any, let us know in the comments section and we will get back to you as soon as possible. All right, money movers, that's our video. Thanks for staying to the end. See you next time.